Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Teacher Max, and this is the second part of my ALT routine vlog. And in this vlog, I am going to talk about the things that I always do outside the classroom. In the first part, you were able to see my routines inside the classroom. And now you may be wondering, Teacher Max, how about the things that you do outside the classroom? What do you do when you don't have classes? So in this vlog, in this second part, I am going to share with you 6 routines that I have every time I'm outside the classroom and every time I don't have classes. So I hope that this will be a good way for you to learn more about the life of an ALT. Let's start. Number 1, class schedule. First, let me share with you that I have 4 schools, 1 junior high school and 3 elementary schools. Now, Teacher Max, when do you go to your junior high school? When do you go to your elementary schools? Okay, so every Monday, I go to my junior high school and stay there from morning till afternoon. Every Tuesday, I go to my first elementary school and stay there in the morning, then go back to my junior high school in the afternoon. Every Wednesday, I stay at my junior high school from morning till afternoon. Thursday is a bit different because I sometimes go to my second elementary school and stay there in the morning and sometimes stay there in the afternoon. So when I go there in the morning, I go back to my junior high school in the afternoon. If I go there in the afternoon, I have to stay first at my junior high school in the morning. Then every Friday, I go to my third elementary school in the morning, then go back to my junior high school in the afternoon. Official time from Monday to Friday is 8:30 to 4:15. I have to complete a total of 35 hours a week. Very nice, right? Now, in the elementary school, the schedule is fixed. I always attend 4 classes. I always meet the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th grades, okay? Now, I am very much fortunate, guys, because in my base school, I get to have the liberty to create or make my own schedule. I get to decide which classes to attend to as long as I attend a minimum of 3 classes to a maximum of 6 classes. Now, Teacher Max, you said earlier that you go to your elementary school in the morning. Does it mean that when you go back to your junior high school, you still need to attend classes? And the answer is yes. And it depends. It depends if there are English classes in the afternoon, and if there are, I make it the point to attend at least 1. Okay, so that would mean I would already have a total of 5 classes in a day because I had 4 classes in the elementary school in the morning and then plus 1 in the afternoon in the junior high school. But then there are times that I really feel on the go and attend 6 classes in a day. Of course, we want to be productive. We want to really be helpful to our students because they look up to us and they know that they can learn many things from us. Okay, about learning English. What you are seeing is a sample weekly schedule in my base school. So you see Monday to Friday, you have there the class schedule. Now this is the kanji for English. So every time I make my own schedule, I just have to look for this kanji and check which periods have English classes. So as you can see, for example, during the first period, there is no English class because all classes will have homeroom. Now second period, you have here 2-1 and 2-2 having English classes. So I can now decide which class to attend to. Now third period, as you can see, there is no English class. Fourth period, you have 1-1 having English class. So I can decide whether to attend that class or not. Fifth period, you have 1-2 and 1-3, so I get to choose which class to attend to. So that's how I do my schedule. Now next week, there will be tests. So if you can see, 4th, 5th, and 6th periods are vacant. So what I usually do here is help my JTEs check the students' papers. Now let me share with you my schedule for next week. On Monday, I will only have 4 classes. As I have mentioned earlier, there are no English classes on the first and third periods. Now, Teacher Max, what are those A, B, and C? Now, there are classes that are combined and divided into 3. So, for example, 2-1 and 2-2 are combined and divided into advanced, intermediate, and beginner classes. Now, on Tuesday, I will only have 4 classes in the elementary school because when I go back to the junior high school in the afternoon, it will be a time for them to prepare for the next day, which is their test. Okay, so it will be a time for them to review. So this will be my vacant periods. Now, on Wednesday will be the first day of test for the junior high school. And what do? I usually just stay in the staff room and help the teachers, especially my JTEs, in preparing the materials for the test. On Thursday, I will be in my elementary school in the morning, then go back to the junior high school in the afternoon. And then on Friday, I will be going to Kyoto City for a skills development conference. So this is my sample schedule. So there you go. That's how I do my class schedule. And I would say my schedule is pretty balanced and not that heavy. Okay, so let's proceed to number 2. Correcting students' work. Now, you have seen in my schedule that I have vacant periods, and usually I make use of this time to help my JTEs in checking students' work. And I have mentioned in one of my vlogs before, the vlog about a day in my life as an ALT, that we do things a little bit different here in Japan. Like when we check students' work, if it's correct, we don't actually put a check mark but encircle it. Okay, so that's one difference that I have mentioned in the past. Now, let me share with you the correction codes that we use in checking students' work in the junior high school. So here is our guide in correcting students' writing. We use a correction code to show the students where they have made mistakes, and then the students can correct their own writing. So here, guys, we don't just mark it wrong and then provide the correct answer. Here, the students have to work for it and correct their own errors. So we have the following codes like SP for spelling mistake, 2 W's for wrong word, WO for wrong word order. But when this was given to me, I felt that there are other codes needed in correcting students' work. So as you can see here, I've added some codes. Okay, for example, AC or avoid contractions, WA for wrong article. Okay, because there are a lot of errors that need to be corrected. So just to show you an example on how we do it, so here is a sentence, where is a post station? So normally what I would do is mark these words with X and then provide the correct answer. But here, again, just like what I told you, we have to underline the word and just put the correction code, then let the students correct their own writing. Of course, when they correct their own writing and they don't know the answer, we guide them. Now, if the student answers correctly, so where is the post office, we just have to encircle it, and that means correct. Now, Teacher Max, the question is, do you like checking papers? And the answer is yes, because checking students' papers has actually become a way for me to communicate to my students, because I usually put comments and feedback on their papers. Now, let's proceed to number 3, which is actually my most favorite routine. What is it? School lunch. Now, as you may have seen in the past vlogs, that we have school lunches here in Japan. The teachers and the students eat the same thing. So what's my role during lunchtime? I'm usually in charge of getting the food cart, and I bring it to the staff room. Then the teachers and I help each other in preparing the food. So what you are seeing is the school lunch menu, and it shows us the total calories of the food we have eaten. Now, what I like about the school lunch menu, guys, is that I get to practice reading hiragana. So for example, our vegetable side dish is gomoku kimpira. Our grilled sanma or the fish is sanma no shiyoyaki. And of course, rice is gohan, and our soup is yoshi no jiru. And of course, we have milk. So as I've mentioned, it is really a complete, healthy meal. And of course, very delicious. So did you get hungry just by watching me eat? So please remember guys that here in Japan we say itadakimasu before we start eating, and that means let's dig in. And then we say gochisousama deshita after eating, and that means thank you for the meal. And now let's proceed to number 4. English board! Yes! So you know what guys, I am very much fortunate that I get to have my own ALT corner, my very own English board in all my schools. And I make use of the English board to showcase different things about English, different things about myself and my country, which is the Philippines. So it is really an intercultural exchange. And I make it sure to make interactive English board so that students don't just look at it, but they get to answer puzzles, crosswords, etc. Okay? And you know what guys, making English board is going out of my comfort zone because I'm not really an artsy person. So it really brings out the creativity in me. And I usually change the English board every month. So this is my English board for the month of November. As you can see, it is Halloween and autumn themed. This is the Halloween part where I did some play of words. I made use of the expression boo, which ghosts use to scare people away, and transform it into books. Now we have the line, read more books. And now for the autumn part, usually I make use of words about the theme and put it into a catchy phrase. And here we have teamwork, leaves, you smiling. Very nice. Here I just put a challenge for the students, which is a fun fall word search, and so far only 4 students have answered. And here I encourage them to ask me a question or even leave a message. They make use of this post-it and just leave it here. Oh, let's look at this one question. It says, how are you today? Okay, so I'm very happy because someone left me a question. So this is my English board. So when you become an ALT here in Japan, please make sure to have your own English board. And now let's proceed to number 5. Clubs. Yes, very nice. So actually this is one of the most exciting parts of my routine. Why? Because I really get to explore the different clubs at school. So we have like a brass band club, we have a culture club, we have the sports clubs, okay? Like basketball, volleyball, baseball, soccer, tennis, table tennis, even gymnastics. Name it, we have it. Okay, of course, clubs are very much important here in Japan because we all know learning doesn't only take place inside the classroom. Students get to learn so many skills just by attending clubs. Of course, since volleyball is my sport, I make it sure to attend the volleyball club every Wednesday. And there are times that I play with the kids. Very nice. Okay, so now let's proceed to the last routine, number 6. Making classroom activities. Okay, now you have seen in the first part of this vlog that I get to implement my own activity. Therefore, when I have the free time, I make use of it in making classroom activities. But I will not elaborate on that in this vlog because I will dedicate a separate vlog for it. Isn't it better? So, thank you very much, and I hope that this vlog gave you a wider picture of what ALTs really do here in Japan. So I've showed you my routines inside the classroom and now outside the classroom. So as you can see, I'm not busy. I'm very busy. Okay, so I hope this has actually encouraged you more to become an ALT here in Japan because this is really a wonderful job. So once again, thank you very much, and I hope that you learned a lot and that you look forward to the next vlogs. And look forward because in the next vlog, I will be announcing the winners, the top 10 lucky winners of my 1,000 subscribers giveaway. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you in the next vlog. Just like what I always say, enjoy life and live life to the max. Bye!